Let's go. The lights will come down for the sprint race of Texas. It's 1, it's 2, it's 3, it's 4, and it's 5. As we're going to watch the drivers, and it's going to be lights out. And away we go. Romsey gets an absolute stonky of a start. Beautifully done. Coming off the banking section. The pit lanes. Oh, goodness. Pit lane. Need to get told to go there, but it looks to me that it seems that Romsey is getting a little bit of a scuffy moment with the Ferrari. I think that's Dom H side by side. Dom H looking to take a win. Dom H looking to make a move around the outside. Yes, he does. Up in the first place he goes. Dom H leads the race. And Romsey's in second. The Aston Martin of Kazoo. Who is that? I think that's Pika follows in third. And we're trying to see how things are going to go. ASM's trying to follow right behind. Stalty's in fifth. And Piavana's in fifth. So is Pika. Pika's a little bit of a slide. Let's see what's going to happen coming in to the last 12 laps of this race.
Romsey had a great getaway off the line, but Dom had an even better one. Stealthy's forward way down the pack from his. He had lots of wheel spin on exit, but crucially, the cars who stayed behind for the form lap, which I always advise them to do, got DRS for that entire straight when Romsey didn't. So that's why Dom actually was able to close up so quickly in that first few corners.
Well, we can see third place seems to be Stealthy. I mean, who's holding on? I think it's Pivana, actually. Pivana's in fourth place. Nicely done. It seems to me that he's been able to get to grips with this car. It's actually on the podium, my lad. Yeah, he is. He's actually in third place with Dyno, already making improvements. Oh, who's that going wide? I think that's Pika. Yeah, it is Pika. Almost going over the rumble strips through that corner. He's having a tough weekend, having a tough drive and trying to get his car right into the window that it can be working properly. But here we go, coming through. Combo has already lost the front wing. At least he hasn't crashed though. But yeah, Combo is going to have to come back to the pits. That's almost his race over. Dom Haight still leads. Oh, huge bump. Almost costing him that chance in this race. He's needing to be very careful, needing to be very wary. But it's Romsey now with the DRS.
He doesn't have it. He's probably ahead on his screen. Did McLaren ignore that? Piavana will get that. No, he wasn't close enough for DRS. Sam will be the closest to DRS. And Dyno Monkey making his way up the field. That lap, I mean, it's hard to tell because that was their first lap, but Dyno did a 55.7, Dom did a 54.7, and considering the fact Dyno's suddenly way further behind and he's quicker in the last section by a second, those inter tires, and especially since the rain is coming down, we're at 49%, the inters, I think, are going to come, look at that, he's 7/10 quicker than the leaders in front. I have a feeling we might have a few pit stops on the horizon.
I think we might have some. Very correct about that, because it sees to me that the inters are beginning to switch on with the weather coming into Dyno's safety. So he's now 49% of weather, and it seems that the inters are beginning to switch on. What will Dom H and Romsey's plans be? I know you're very concerned about Romsey's development, very concerned about Romsey's time in this league, and maybe Romsey, this could be the weekend, but look at that. Dyno has been looking at the rear of his former teammate. Dyno is going to pass, and Dyno is definitely going quicker, and the inters are definitely working as Dyno overtakes Romsey into the corner, and he's now up ahead as now he sets his sight. No, he's actually, Romsey's still been able to fight back. 5/10 loss in his second sector. It's Dyno's going fastest in his second, and Dyno finally overtakes Romsey coming through the chicane, and Dyno survives. Well, no, he's still there. No, Romsey's got DRS, and so does Dyno. Dyno tries to take the inside line. They're both going to be battling. It looks to me that they're side by side coming through the long left-hander, but Dyno loses out a little bit with Romsey keeping that position. Not sure what's happening. Why isn't Dyno overtaking, Cap?
Why isn't Dyno overtaking? Because he was running a lower fuel mix through that entire straight and also had an ERS regen on, and now he's deploying. And let's watch this gap close to Dom in front. And as you can see, it was 8/10 at the line, and on my screen, he's just about on his rear gearbox.
With no DRS and with no covering, as now the man looking to take a championship. Dom goes wide. He lets him by as he knows Dyno's on for a mission. No, but Dom has caught right back up. Dom still stays in first place with Romsey coming into the pits, but Dom has a huge cutting through there. I'm not sure how he's been able to survive coming through there, but he's trying his utmost hardest to keep Dyno behind. But clearly, just clearly, the inters are beginning to work with the last 10 laps of this race. So let's see if things will come into place for the young man. Piavana is being screamed at to go, as Piavana is currently sitting in fourth place with ASM in third.
Well, I think Dom's goal at the end of the day is to try and win the Grand Prix. The only hope he has now is if the weather has a sudden change and gets heavier and forces Dyno to pit and can stay out on wet. But yeah, other than that, he's just going to be losing time and time and time. Like, for example, I think the VIP had the benefit of pitting lap 1 to get the interior on, so he's just going to be going quicker. Last lap was a 53 flat, and Dom was a 51.6, so he's not doing terribly, but we should probably start to talk about the elephant in the room. And it's when these tyres aren't in the perfect operating window, you actually use more tyre wear. It's like if you try to use slicks in the wet, if you try and use inters during the full wets, if you try and use full wets during light. The tyre wear is absurd, and it will die way quicker than an interval right now.
Well. Dyno's now very much on course to becoming the IFRL Season 3 champion by a long shot. He was much uncontested this entire season. He was blistering out from the start of the season, and he's now on course to make it his first ever title in IFRL. But we're going to be watching those behind. As for Romza's got a lot to do. He's got a lot to catch, and he's got a lot of an improvement, and he's got to try and overtake these drivers as quick as possible. Here comes Jar. Jar tries to defend, but Romza is on the quicker compound and is now moved up into 11th place. Romza needs to make moves, Romza needs to make places, and Romza needs to send Alpine out of the relegation zone of being taken over by the Formula 2 champions of Lamborghini. Sazem comes into the pits a little bit late, wouldn't you think, Cam?
Sorry, who, Kevin? Sus?
Sazem, yeah, Sus.
I don't tell him when to pit. Obviously, I think at the when they changed, there were two strategy options, and one was to extend this stint and just stay on course. And so Dom will probably go to about lap 7, and he'll pit for an inch tire, because that's when you can't do a full race distance on this tire; it will just kill itself.
Okay.
So yeah, you need to at least make one pit stop. So I imagine he's just going to be pushing for that, just that normal pit window into lap 7, probably he's going to into. Whereas the likes of Romza, I don't know how long that into will go, but I mean, to the end will be a stretch, I imagine.
I think we must wait and see. As Dyno's improving his second sector, he's closing up to Dom Page, but it's not really that close of a close up, as he's got DRS now. I think actually this might be the moment here, as he's getting a long, huge toe of the slipstream down this long stretch. It's not enough. The
Standard
wet
versus hot lap.
Oh, okay. So Dom H is apparently just trying to keep him at bay, as he knows that Dyno is got less fuel than him, as I don't know why that McLaren's still stuck in the ground. But Pivana's up to second place, so that means ASM probably had a cut slowdown, and Pivana has been able to capitalise and move up into third place onto the podium. What a lad. The previous IFRL winner, currently stealthy in P5, Barley Pepe in P6, so he's just been overtaken by Pika coming through. That's interesting. Sana P8, P9 is VIP with Romza absolutely sending it from far behind. So Romza's going to be counting on the wets absolutely exploding in the latter stages of this race, which Cam says it will probably happen, but I don't know. Maybe the wets have a little bit more of a grasping edge in the latter. Let's actually have a look at Dom. Dom's on 97%.
Dom's on 90%.
Yeah.
Fun. Right. I mean, I don't know. It could be the fact that it's Texas, because wets particularly are really bad with dead. I mean, it was in the patch notes, so they've changed it again back to normal, but I don't know. They were really bad. Like, I remember F2, like, the engines went like 6-7 laps and they're not dead. So yeah, they're fun cars, and I doubt they'll be able to do double. Who knows? Romza, even though he's on fresher inters, he's not matching the pace of Dom H.
Yeah.
And there's a bit of warfare going on here between Dyno and Dom, because if I was Dyno, I would be okay with just chilling behind him right now in DRS, but just using a constant lower fuel line. No point being in front, because the most second he overtakes, Dom will have the DRS. So I would be okay with being the second car and just looking up the fuel, getting into the fuel window where you can pump it in hot lap all the way to the end. It's the same thing I did with Dyno at South Korea. I told him just to keep it in the entire race, because at the end, everyone's struggling to keep fuel in the car, you would be in hot lap the entire time and you could lock the fuel. It's the same sort of scenario here that I'll be advising my drivers to do. So, here you go.
Well, 5 tenths, 7 laps to go. Looks to me that the weather has no more spins inside of itself. That would be absolutely exponential. If maybe it went dry soon, maybe it changed, maybe it flurried across a different type of weather system, but clearly it's just not showing its power. It's not showing its capacity or a power. Yeah,
49.7, Dom
okay.
51.8. Jesus Christ, only took it 4 laps.
Yeah, he was kindly not being told anything, and clearly those words of encouragement have made him go quicker. But crazily enough, ASM and Stealthy both improving in the first sector, both overtaking Pivana through one corner. That's interesting enough. They're all pulling away. Are they absolutely flooring it? Maybe it might be the fuel mix. Maybe it might be something to do with their pace on those tires. But clearly, oh wait, actually, Stealthy's on 90%. Oh, and it looks like ASM's gone wide. He's gone straight on, and he's lost the position. He's lost his chances. Senna says, "Brah." Senna has spun. I'm not sure what's happened there. VIP overtakes. So does Romsa. Romsa's now up into 8th. I'm not sure what's happening. It's gone thunderstorm, and now that brings the Dyno out of
Dom
contention.
H,
And
he's
Dom H
popped off.
is
He's
finally going to
popped
get a
off.
chance. And so is Romsa. Romsa's chance has gone into the bin. So is Dyno. Maybe Dyno might be out of the top 8 and give Alka that one more chance. So all Senna and the rest of them need to do is probably finish. But Dyno will need to think about what is his options. What does he need to do? Maybe he can hold out for 6 more laps.
Well, because Dom has an interesting choice now where he's comfortably at half those distance. He now needs to decide plan A or B. You've got to love Ferrari A and B, C. But he now needs to decide A, pit through the fresh tyres and do the stint. Don't just stay out. That's first.
Yep.
I'm gonna hope the weather's not too shit. So yeah, I imagine Dom H, he will be in next lap if he's not planning to go to the end. I repeat, he will not come in if he's planning to go to the end. If he comes in, obviously that's going to be a second step.
Well, we've got blue flags for Com. Needs to let Dom H and the rest of them by as he is in a slow car and is just slowing them up through there. So Com has been told as now he is thinking about what his options may be. VIP comes into the pit, swaps on to the next set of wets, as Dom will now need to have a linger on thoughts about whether he's going to come in or whether he's going to stay out. Either way, Dyno's got absolutely no chance at what's happened.
So, because I was making fun of Dom because he has a history of being really trash on his tyres, okay? We can all agree that he's terrible race pace. Yet he's nurtured these tyres 6% better than other people who decide to stay out on the wets. Piovana, 86. Stealthy, 85.
Having a laugh, I just got a penalty. From a fucking bomb.
Well, that brings Stealthy
Pit window opportunity. Pit window opportunity.
Well, Senna's just decided to disconnect and he has retired from the GP. He just decided, yeah, I'm done, and he's out. So he's gone there as Dyno is now being absolutely mugged off by both these Haas and
He's going to the end.
Alfa
He's going to the end.
He is going to the end, and that is what he's going to do. Pivana locks up. Pivana goes into the pit entry. What the heck has he got in his mind? He wasn't thinking about how to turn the car. He was thinking about going straight on, and he's gone into the pit entry. And now Dyno will have a huge chance at potentially sealing his championship here today, because both of them are 2 positions away from costing him, and that is unbelievable. I don't know how he's done that.
Dolly Pepe is on a fresh set, looking fresher than everyone else's set of wets, and he's now, I think, net. I don't know, net P2?
Oh, P2.
Who's in front of him? Yeah, it's a bad market. It's net P2. Because the guy behind him is Piovana, but he's on. Oh, not Piovana.
Oh, wait, that's not Piovana.
Who is he fighting with?
Yeah, I think he's fighting with Potato. Oh my gosh, there's no way.
Potato, and he's on fresh wets, but he's a lap down. Okay, never mind. Wait, who's the closest Ferrari to him?
Who's that?
Aston Pica. But he's on dead
wets. Oh, Potato's getting blue flags.
Wait, so Barley's actually he's in the same scenario as Dom, but he's got much healthier tyres. He could just go to the end.
Yeah, I'll be honest, I have absolutely no clue.
Stealthy again. He could be in this. It's now a game between is new tyres better for pace because they need to catch. Stealthy needs to catch 20 seconds. Dyno, what happened in the pit lane? 26 seconds off the leader. Oh my god.
Yeah, they had the most longest stops from both of their teams. I actually might think of it as sealing this championship off also constructively wise, but Dyno just knows he can feel the presence, he can feel the anticipation, as we know he is now very close and not that far away from making this championship his. He has had an absolute racker of a season so far. I don't understand. He's won 5 races in a row. He's taken so much pole positions. We're not going to talk about New Zealand because that was quite a baffling weekend, but clearly Dyno is in a whole different league and he's in a whole different mindset here because he's just so quick and he's so far ahead. So can you have a little bit of breather there? 4 laps to go.
Yeah, it's just gapped. It's 20.5, and they have 5 laps to do it. They need to be 4 seconds faster than Dom a lap. And let's go to Dyno, for example, who last lap was a 55. That's his pit lap. Let's look at, I don't know, is there another driver, like Stealthy, I guess? He's
Yeah.
No, there's a pit laps. How much do you lose? I don't know. They're probably, I predict maybe 2 seconds, maybe a lap faster, but I don't even know if they'll get Bali. They could have just gifted this podium away.
Alright, well, Bali might be for his first podium then.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie, there's a little bit of luck involved where the weather was arguably enters, then it went further enters.
Oh, yeah.
And then, so the reason was that if it stayed in that weather, these drivers would have been screwed. But yeah, I guess they just crossed their fingers and scratched their butt cheeks and prayed. Yeah, and he's not catching anywhere near as quick as he needs to. Same with Stealthy. I mean, Dom on these dead ass wet tires. I think.
Yeah.
What I failed to realize, because I'm on God, and I'm maybe starting to picture now. This track doesn't actually require a lot of rotation, because they're all massive banking corners. Where yes, he'll lose in the heavy braking zones, but how many of those are there at this track? 3.
Yeah.
So, and he's got fuel to go in the end. He was his hot lap to the end pretty much. 4 times 7, yeah. Dom is hot lap to the end. He's been managing.
Oh, okay. I think he's.
I think that's done.
Yeah, I think we know he's about to take a sprint race win. Finally, he would have some luck. But yeah, it looks to me that everything is ironed out. This race has been a lot more calm than I anticipated. But I think the GP will be a lot more interesting coming through here. But
I was about to say, only thing that could rain on his parade would be a safety car.
yeah, that's but there's no chance of that happening now.
The
Because,
old plan was to check.
Yeah.
That was a PH B1.
Rom's baffled with that. He's had a poor run. Yeah, he's struggling in P8. At least it'll be points for you guys though, because with your battle with with Alfa Romeo to stay alive for IFRL Season 4, but it seems to me 3 laps to the end, and I think the safety car window is about to slam it shut. I think it is shut actually.
No, it's not. But it is true. I think what I was talking about was the nature, because Ronda is on fresh wet with a fresh. He's doing a 50.5. Dom 51.5. He's only a second slower. Like, oh look, Stealthy will probably get Pika, but he's nowhere near Bali, and Bali's been doing a really good job with tires, and Pika's really feeling the wear now at 79.
There's an Alpha crashed on track.
Oh, where? Where?
I see someone just joined, but he was coming for a second.
He lost the front wing, it's not crashed though.
Oh, he had a wheel off.
Oh,
He's alright. Well, it's now closed,
Is
and
auto
now...
repair on by any chance?
No.
Because it's session setting, because it's on.
Oh my god.
Well, yeah, he crashed. There should have been a safety car.
Well. The IP also disconnected. What is the McLaren doing? 7-7.
McLaren. Wait, what the hell? You're right. And it's
Oh my days.
Wazoo. What is this guy doing? His last lap was a 2-minute 03. 10 seconds off dominator's face.
Dom H is probably gonna win this now. 2 more laps to the end.
It's on the gearbox. Pika.
No way. Oh, wow. Stealthy has caught up to Pika, and Pika's now in a huge situation there, trying to get further away from Stealthy. Stealthy's hungry for a podium. He's hungry to make it back-to-back podiums from New York to now here in Texas. He's going to try and overtake. He's going to try and make the move stick, coming through the long left-hander. They're about to go past. Will Stealthy have the pace? Will Stealthy have the maturity to make the overtake work? Yes, he does. It looks like he has gotten up ahead of Peak, and there goes Stealthy. Stealthy is up into the podium positions in the last 2 laps of this GP, and that was very mature. It was very tactical stuff, as he has a little bit of a bump coming through there. Dyno sits in P6, but speaking of Dyno, we do have him live on air. So Dyno, what's going on currently?
Struggling to get past Piovana.
Okay.
Awesome thing must be on for ages, man.
Oh!
I don't know. Stop
Yeah,
just by the time it takes to dry, it would be a full lap.
At least I can see now.
Okay.
I've also got no fuel.
Dom's done how many laps on a wet? I'm sure it's not
Yeah, it doesn't. It's not going down that fast. It's on the inters. Anyone with pits is crazy.
Full lap and wet, and you have to do an inter condition for the fast lap. The last lap. So if I'm blow up, safety element is closed. There's no point. And it's the only way a safety car hurts something else.
It's someone saying.
On as well, so.
Yeah.
I mean, Dyno could just literally just pit for the fastest, to be honest. Oh, actually, he would come out behind the car.
No, yeah, Dyno, you should probably pit for the fastest, wouldn't you think?
That's a Ferrari strategy if I've ever said one.
No, I think the team's saying box.
I mean, what, he would lose out to...
Yeah, I already know. I know. Yeah. Sorry about that one, guys. Yeah, lol. At this much lapse time, current conditions, I think they ain't gonna pit for inters. No one's gonna pit for inters. Right. Isn't he the guy from BMW, right?
I don't know.
When? I think he is. Hold on.
If he's from BMW, it means he's unqualified as fuck, I'm not gonna lie. I love how everyone says who? Team boss is like, what? Well, is that even? You should have deleted that server by now, dude. IF2's over.
I think it's, yeah, it still exists. Dyno's gone up to 4th position, by the way. What a move from
Did he get
him.
Pico? No, we have
Yeah,
Pico. I think Pico's front right
Is
is
it
less
dead?
than optimal.
Yeah, it is 72%.
But yeah, Stealthy didn't get Barley, or at least I don't think he is. Barley is doing 50.8 and Stealthy's doing a 50.8 last lap.
Oh,
dude, I don't think Tyler exists at Texas. 18%, I swear. It's an 80%. Stealthy's 97 now. That was a 4.294. He did a okay, well now there's a bit of a gap. I think Stealthy just had a bad lap last lap.
Did Kazoo literally just say no?
I was the reserve driver for Valor. Oh yeah, I remember him.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Vaguely.
I take back everything that I said. But it is time for Dom to finally take a win, as he's not going to take a GP win, but it will be a sprint race win. Dyno's going fastest in his first sector. He's pushing extremely hard on Barley Pepe. Barley Pepe is going to need to be very careful. 4 seconds within 1 lap. Will Dyno be able to do it? I doubt it, but he has got the mentality, he has got the vision, and he has got the car. So Dyno will push as hard as he possibly can to catch up to Barley Pepe. He's going fastest.
He chucks a lap in DRS for the final straight. He could roll him.
Okay, well, Stealthy's not out of it. This might be very interesting, having a little bit of an off-going moment going onto the grass, maybe trying to see if it will give him a little bit of an advantage. What happened to Piovana there?
What the fuck? He just came flying through that second sector. What is
Hot
that
lap
speed?
mode is absolutely helping him. But speaking about a man on hot lap mode, there's a man called Dom H. He's played his cards perfectly. Dyno is actually probably going to catch Barley by the end of this race, but it's going to be Dom H. A man looking to take a win, a man that's about to take a win, and it's not going to be a GP win, but it will be a sprint race win. Dom H has finally done it. Wing straight open, no wing, but he is going to swerve to the line, and the Ferrari driver, the Ferrari man, will win the Texas sprint race. What about Barley Pepe? It's going to be Barley Pepe versus Dyno all the way up the line. Who's going to get him? And I think Dyno's not going to get him, but Dyno will finally be crowned as the IFRL Season 3 champion. He's done it for the first time in